Welcome to Thingus. What a week. What a week, guys. What a week it's been. What a week it's been.
What kind of week has it been for you?
It's been a pink lemonade spindrift kind of week. How about you?
Same here.
All right. We both are drinking the same spindrift that I purchased at the same time. Oh, what kind of week has it been?
Hot.
Hot, yes.
Bugs.
Bugs week. Raspberry week, eh? Right? If we're being optimistic, there have been a lot of great raspberries in the yard today, and this week. We've been harvesting them all week, although it hasn't been, an entire tub of raspberries. It's been like, a child's handful's worth every day.
They're big to him, though.
Oh yeah, no, it's awesome to him. I'll eat like one a day, and I'll let him go to town on the rest.
Yeah.
And it's just like the greatest thing in the world, right? Like if I was a kid and I could just step out into my backyard and have the cereal of fruits at my fingertips, right?
Yeah, like you could probably just eat a bowl of raspberries, and it would have less sugar than a bowl of cereal.
Oh, it would be excellent for you. Every doctor in America would applaud that one. Except all those corrupt fucks have been recommending cereal to our children for decades.
Yeah, those capitalist pigs, those fucking monsters.
Yeah, Kellogg's doctors, they call them.
Great idea, asshole. You fucking perverts. Thinking that, like, cereal gives you sex powers or something.
Yeah, no, that is like the origin of what, cornflakes? Is that... right? Cornflakes give you sex powers.
Yeah, you don't want to know these things, but they're also fascinating.
Yeah, no. Do your own research. Right? Like when you tell somebody to do their own research, you're asking them to never look at anything factual ever again, right? I've done a lot of my own research. I typed a lot of prompts into Google, and it gave me a lot of generated content, which I assume is fact.
Yeah, like while I was trying to figure out how to get my little keyboard to work, I got, like, in one ear a YouTuber with an ad for AI. No. In another ear is Meredith, who is a real eye, and in front of me is like DuckDuckGo automatically AI generating a tutorial for how to do the thing I asked for.
No!
I mean, yeah, it's like there's too many things. Like the human being who is now relying on ads for AI can do maybe not better or worse, but a comparable job to an AI.
Right. Well, I think the internet might be permanently ruined by this, right? Like, we're not coming back from this.
The internet was permanently ruined in 2008.
What event are you speaking of?
Everyone started getting smartphones.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so you think smartphones were the beginning of the end. I placed it around Google Reader's demise, but clearly there were a series of events that led to the enshittification. Oh my God! All right, I'm gonna say no more of that word. All right.
I'm gonna say no more of saying no more of that word, because that also ruined the internet.
Right, when you weren't allowed to say a word anymore. Okay, yeah. I just think we all need to chill on enshittification for a little while, okay? I'm glad we all understand what that means together, but it is just like it stands the risk of becoming an annoying thing to say.
Well,
right?
I've certainly noticed that websites get worse, but I also have to hold by the thing that it's like, if it works, then it works. Like, a website can get shittier, yes, but does it still work? Can you still reach hundreds of thousands of people using it?
Well, I mean, it depends what you're. Yeah, I mean, if by work you mean harvesting data and showing ads to millions of people who look at it for 1 second and scream and go away, then yes, that's what your website works to do now. Let's play Smurf.
But how?
You're gonna.
It looks like I had to press start with that controller and play with this
Oh,
one.
Well, welcome to Coleco, everybody.
How do I jump? Oh, it's up.
Oh, you got this.
Yeah, this game's real easy, right?
Easy. Yeah, you got it. And you got more time. You won't just die from running out of time. Oh, you died because you touched the grass.
Now, welcome to Coleco. I can't believe I'm actually playing this on a Coleco. We played this once on Thingus, but it was
true.
on emulator.
We emulated it. Yeah, this is the original hardware, folks. This is the hardware we played it on when we were kids, which was already ancient.
Yeah, it was already like way outmoded. Like, this said what, 1982 on it? The first game I remember was like Mario World from 1991, so 10 years older.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I liked like the way this game starts. It says copyright 1982 Payo. Like, he's the only one credited for this game.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
I mean, there's probably
just a guy.
Just a guy. Well, he probably had nothing to do with this game. He just created.
No, he was
the
probably
Smurf.
dead, right?
Yeah, he was dead by then. I think. Pretty sure he died in the 70s. Maybe not. Maybe he lived to see this shit. Will you live to see this shit? Oh. Look! You saw her! She was right there! Fuck!
And then it just stays on this.
Yeah, so you can, like, live in your misery. Shall I try it? Blaisdell says the downfall of the internet happened when I logged on. Very nice, very nice. All right, we're gonna get her. We're gonna get her.
Sorry. I was just... How do I get to the next screen? Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. What?
Weird. Never seen that before.
See that Payo? Our man. Thingus hero? Guy's a little bit of a freak, I must say.
Yeah, you were mad about. Hey, what is this?
I don't know.
Oh, look at that! You're holding that down with your controller cable.
Oh, it's messing up the cartridge.
Let me rotate this.
Yeah.
How's that?
Let's just see. Guys, this is a very old console.
Yeah.
Ancient.
Yeah, like, just look at it. It looks like it's from the 70s.
Yeah, let's see if I can get a camera on it real quick. No, I can't. Wait, here we go. Where are you? There it is. Sitting there old.
With these things that look like telephones.
Yes. Yeah, these things look like telephones. Oh
You're dying, by the way, the longer you stand there.
Put the camera right
Just
about-
like in real life.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm dying. Oh no, the camera's all fucked up.
Yeah, it's on the table.
Yeah. Alright, time to die. That's right, you die. Alright. Take a few practice jumps. Very dead immediately. Ah! You can't press a button to jump. You gotta use the fucking arrow. You gotta use the fucking joystick.
There's like 20 buttons on this thing, and none of them do jump. You have to press up.
Hate. Yeah, I got pretty good at this on the keyboard when we were...
Yeah, this is not a game where 0 counts as a life.
No, definitely not energy. You just run out of energy by living, just like in real life. All right, we want to play another game. Maybe we'll come back. We'll come back and save Smurfette some other time.
Sure.
I don't give a shit.
Will.
Yeah, Smurfette, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Alright, what's next?
Why don't you pick something for me that I might think is fun?
Alright. Something that you might think is fun.
I thought DuckDuckGo was the good alternative, guys. What happened? What happened? Didn't we all love DuckDuckGo like a week ago? Okay, so since we're talking about enshittification and bad websites, I saw something happen this week from a distance. I didn't check it out, but everybody got really fucking excited about a new social media site. Like that alone. Can we stop with that? Can we stop with that? Oh, one skill. Oh, I think you have to do it, right? Oh, hell yeah. So it's just like very, very similar to Pac-Man, right? Except that the cats are just wandering around. They're not actually aggro.
Pac-Man, but it's terrifying. Scare your children, give them nightmares. Pac-Man, but it's terrifying. Scare your children, give them nightmares. Yeah, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, scary. Why is the music terrible?
That's a good question.
I'm so scared. Help me, Mom. I don't like this game. Can my older brother play it? Oh my god, I'm going to die. This is just too scary for me. Why does it roar at me like that? That's so fucking scary. Help me.
It's the only game you're allowed to play because the others are scarier than this.
Oh man, we should see if we can get Lowly Worm up and running.
Well, I don't think so because this one.
Oh, this is not the Atom, right?
Does it have the cassette?
I think the Atom is still at Mom's house. I don't think we have it here. It's in a basement.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, at least there's a little joy in the music when you it's the same. They're fucking same.
Well, we didn't get to play Choo Choo Rocket, but at least this game is like similar
exactly
a little.
The same.
Yeah, it's like very similar. Well, actually, it's not. That's more of a puzzle game. This is more. This is like an action strategy.
Yeah, except like the cats are randomized. Is like him going right? Yum. You never have any power over the cats. They're just stupid and they don't know how to find you, which is not really like the behavior of cats. Not very lifelike.
Right, when a cat knows there's a mouse, all it does is like stand around where that mouse is.
Oh my god, Louise is at it again. She's been sitting by the fridge. Like she's been like in her little bread shape by the fridge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's waiting.
Yeah, she's rising.
Yeah, she's rising. Our little bread is rising. This is like too easy. Are the cats gonna get faster? Oh no, the music's worse now.
Oh my god.
The cats are faster.
Yeah, you never get to be super powered and scare the cats away.
No. You just kind of wander through this thing and tick shit off. You should be able to, like, open these little doors or something. Maybe I'm not trying everything. It seems like I'm completing the levels without any trouble, though. No! Oh, I pray he doesn't come this way, but he will. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking today about, like, you know, you get a cat and your cat has its first kill, and you're like, oh, good cat, you got rid of a pest in our house that was eating our food, and then you realize, like, the cat is like, no, see, I need to kill every day.
That's true. It can't stop the instinct. It's always like looking for something to hunt.
It will always try to kill.
My cat loves, you know, like when you buy like a cylinder full of almonds, he loves the like plastic thing that's sealing it all in.
Like he sticks his paw in there?
No, like I take that off, you know, you cut it off with the scissors and then you give it to him and he's just like,
oh my God.
Just crunches it for hours.
Wow.
Like he'll have the same like crunchy thing on the floor, like it'll like wind up in the corner and he'll like start chewing it when he wants me to wake up.
These corners must mean something, right?
Well, these cats are really dumb. They're not gonna like chase you into the corner. Well, actually no, you got chased into the corner before.
Yeah, I just mean these colorful corners. That must mean something.
They look
right?
like doors, don't they?
They do, but I don't seem to be able to
try the buttons.
I did. No, the buttons don't seem to do anything.
I think it's just a subpar Pac-Man clone.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Which is, you know, yeah, it's pretty bad, but honestly, it's kind of cool to see. It's like, this was made at a time where people's imagination was limited to Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Because that's what people were obsessed with.
Yeah, that game was such a, like, it left such a crater on the game world. They couldn't even envision other games.
Let's try a little Mr. Do, because that's a little bit like Pac-Man 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Yeah, where was this? That's a deer. Oops.
Uh-oh.
The dust
It
is
kicked
like,
back. The dust kicked back.
The dust is like older than me.
Let's just try this and see.
Sure, maybe it looks like it's laughing.
Yeah.
Or it's got a long name.
Oh my God.
All right, let's see what happens if I wait.
I don't think it can survive. Died.
Yeah, you know, you said we should watch these before starting, but
we didn't.
We didn't listen.
No, we
Oh
just
my God, it's like really like it's so dirty I could like touch it.
pure crundus.
It's very crundical.
Yeah.
Well, we'll probably have to get that alcohol at some point.
Okay.
Because all we could do tonight is Coleco.
Present the venue. Yeah, all we can do tonight is Coleco. We set it up, but it prevents us from doing anything else.
That is so fucked up.
That's so fucked up. All right, we might have to do another game until we can get out of our seats and
Or like
play.
Mr. Doesn't.
Yeah, Mr. Don't. We must have loved Mr. Do. Well-loved old game. Like, was there a limit on how long your songs could be?
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know if this is not for this, is it?
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's like an Atari game or something.
It said Sega on it.
Sega what?
I have no idea.
That was before Sega had their own consoles.
This says Commodore 64. I think
it's
it
for
goes in,
Commodore.
but it's a very different looking cartridge.
Yeah, no, that won't go in. That's for Commodore. We'll do
oh,
Commodore.
Commodore, right.
We'll do Commodore some other time.
Okay, yeah. Well, we got Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah, let's do it.
That worked.
Yeah. Nintendo of America.
Yeah, this was before the NES.
That's right.
That's crazy. Although 1983, isn't that the year the NES came out? No, it was 1985. 1985.
All right. Hello, Knitted Sweater, rating with a party of 5. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Should I explain what Thingus is again?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is a Thingus to the past. I'm Meredith, and this is my brother Joe. And we keep it real chill in this place. We like to make educational videos about the history of software and the ways people use it, and you know, the way the software works, and kind of the way people work too. So this is sort of an exploration of that, and we are entirely funded by the sale of tote bags and coffee mugs, and Northrop Grumman is our primary sponsor. They have a foundation for programs about the history of software and coding initiatives for children. And since we are both of those things, we receive quite a bit of money from them. My, what else is there to say about a Thingus to the past? We play old games on their original hardware. As you can see right now, we're playing the Colecovision, which, if I had to guess, I would say our parents got this as a way to have fun before they had children. Is that true? They might have had a little baby when they got this, but as far as I can tell, our parents were actually interested in video games before we came around, and occasionally played them for fun as a married couple, in the scant few years they had to each other before we came around, and the house was never quiet again.
Yeah.
You can almost picture Mama and Papa sitting in their tower, no children to speak of, playing these games, taking a break to have sex and enjoy their lives whenever they wanted to. Not even really thinking about the needs of anybody outside of the room. Not wondering where anybody else was, or if anybody needed to eat, or if anybody had shit in their pants. Just playing Donkey Kong Jr. and having fun. Well, no, this game came out slightly after they became parents, so they never got to play this one unencumbered by children. But yeah, our parents had games before us. Our parents had games. They were interested in this stuff. At the very least, I think our father was interested in this stuff. And when we came along, I think his interest completely melted away. He was like, all right, who has time for this shit?
Well, yeah, our parents didn't really play video games, did they?
I think they did. No, they weren't what you would call gamers.
Right.
But I don't know if that was a thing. You know, you would go to, if you were a gamer, you went to arcades and like played against all the kids at the pizzeria, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you try to get the high score.
Yeah. Console gaming was not, I don't think that was a massive social subculture. in those days.
But if they bought this in 1982, then yeah, that wasn't really for us.
No. Our oldest sibling would have been 2 years old. Yay! Oh, he's so that's so cute. Happy.
Yeah, he's in a cage in this game.
Mario's mean.
Yeah, Mario's mean now.
Mario is missing a heart. He's caging animals. This little boy wearing a little singlet.
Yeah.
He's gonna save him.
Yeah, I didn't realize you have to grab this thing.
Yeah, I can imagine our father playing this and thinking, "Oh, my little boy, he's coming to save me.
Oh my god.
My little baby, my little 2-year-old boy. He's so brave. He's coming."
Yeah, I never really thought too hard about how Dad really felt about games, because it was usually us wanting to use his computer for that.
Yeah,
But
no,
like,
we
you're
took
right.
over.
He definitely had a fascination in computers and video games.
Yeah.
Like thinking that this is, you know, a good thing to spend hundreds of dollars on.
Yeah, this was the cutting edge technology, and they had the Atom system, which was part of the Coleco. It would play. I think it also played Coleco games, or it was like an attachment to this or something, and it included a word processing program and a printer. No.
Okay, I see what you have to do now.
And yeah, Knitted Sweater is saying the same thing, that their dad got an NES because it was new technology. It's hard for us to fathom our parents buying these things for themselves.
What? Bullshit.
Yeah, our dad playing this and saying bullshit. Saying bullshit, and then our mother being like, "Can you help me in here?" And you know, the game turning off.
Yeah, it's kind of funny now, but I feel like when I would play Unreal Tournament 2004 and scream in the next room, you didn't think it was so funny.
I don't know if I was there for that. Was I?
Yeah, you came in to tell me to keep it down.
I barely remember.
Well, you were actually being pretty fuck. What's the word?
Permissive.
I guess like. Anyway, I still suck at video games.
Was I trying to be nice now?
Yeah, you were being a little nice about it. You were like, you can scream all you want at a different hour or something like that.
Oh yeah. Wow, how diplomatic. In my mind,
Diplomatic.
in my mind, I spent not 20. I spent about 15 years just being like, "Shut up, moron." Sounds like I was actually nice.
Well, yeah, 2004 was like you were already in college.
I was a grown up. I was 19 or 20. I had learned to accept that aspect of you, that you played video games and screamed. And now, every week, we get together and play video games and scream. No. So the Coleco always turns on, but it... Oh, now this is, I think, one of my favorites. Like, of all the Coleco games, this is the one I think about the most.
Yeah.
Exidy's Venture. Do we want to play together?
I just hit one.
Oh, okay.
Like always.
I love this little dude. Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm a dot. Oop, oh, okay. You cannot hit them after they've died.
No.
Dude.
Yeah, you were asking before, did the songs have to be short or something?
Yeah. I mean, this one is also just repeating.
Well, the Smurf one is like a whole classical song, right?
Yeah. Simple Gifts, I
Yeah,
believe.
okay, that's what that's called.
Yeah. That game is a simple gift. No. Ah!
Yeah, look how scary this is.
Scary. I like this moody little snake room.
Yeah.
The serpent room. Nice. I mean, this is so much more sophisticated than those games we were just playing. Wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, I mean, listen to that music.
And look, your treasures are collected there. That's like a big smiling face, right? I'll show you when you see like the collection of my treasures.
But yeah, this one's also pretty short.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of treasures you can get. No! I just love that it has an overview, you know? Ah. See, that one looks like a smiling face. Duh.
Yeah, it looks like a face, but it's like a picture of a treasure, right?
Yeah, I can't quite tell what it is. No! Oh,
But yeah, all I see is the face.
yeah.
Oh man.
Dead.
This
I wanna
has
try
such
that
a
again.
delay.
Could I try that one more time?
Yeah, go for it. I don't know. We might just have to wait,
These games don't really restart.
I guess.
Oh.
Did you hit something? Before, Smurf just went to black. I feel like they just do that.
They just go to black.
You're
and you have
supposed to hit
reset them.
reset, maybe.
Yeah, I suppose so. So I'm assuming Venture came out for other consoles, like arcades. Thank you.
I have no clue. Probably not.
Is this the only copy of Venture that exists in the whole wide world?
Probably.
Yeah, I would say. Look how cute these guys are.
I remember playing some game that it was a little like this, but you were a gnome and you could throw a bone, and it felt like really unfinished. And
Bone gnome.
I've never been able to find it again.
Was it on Coleco?
It was for DOS, I think.
You've talked about this bone gnome game to me before.
The bone gnome. Yeah, I mean, my aunt and uncle gave it to me on floppy disk. Like, maybe they made it. I don't even know. I assumed that. I was a little kid. I didn't know. I kind of thought everything was made by my family.
Right. If your aunt and uncle gave you a game, it was handmade by them just for you. Yeah, it could have been Grandma's game. You're right. Maybe Grandma made it.
Well, Grandma has to be really smart just to buy a game nowadays. She would probably be able to make a game now, just as easily. Like, I had some trouble buying games for the kids because, like, I was like, you know, it's got to be a Nintendo Switch game.
Yeah. Well, that kind of simplifies it when you can just get a Switch game.
But the Switch has so many, like, remake shit that, like, I haven't played and can't verify if it's good. I haven't asked her how it is, but I got Janie a game that was like, it's Story of Seasons, which looks like a bootleg Harvest Moon, but it's actually the same studio that made Harvest Moon.
Okay.
But lost the rights to Harvest Moon, and now the Harvest Moon games are like a completely different genre.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, that sucks. All right, so this is not super different, but there's like more treasure. There's like so much more treasure. Fun, and like new monsters. Their dead sprites are the same, who cares? Oh no! All right, that's new.
Yeah, I've never gotten this far in this game.
It's very satisfying. Where am I? Where's my spec? Oh, there we go. I love this little overworld. This reminds me of Bitsy. This is this like very simple game engine that a lot of people make games in, where you're just like moving a speck around.
Yeah.
How?
This music is great.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I love this. This has a real attitude. It's like a little bottle of booze.
Maybe they were like, how can we make a game that says we love Pac-Man without just making Pac-Man?
Yeah, this is quite distinct. Ah! No!
That was the scariest shit ever.
Holy shit. If I saw that as a kid, I would have had a heart attack.
You probably did, and did.
And I probably did. Is that a treasure? Oh, nice. Oh, the crabs. Cute. Oh my god, I hated that. I hated that. Is everybody okay?
Well, yeah, like, there's a lot of games that are meant to do that nowadays. Like, there's horror games that just things jump out and scare you all the time.
Show it again. I missed it. No, it was so scary. I barely made it.
I wonder if that's oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at all my treasure. Oh my god, oh my god.
2 guys left.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna make it over there. I gotta get over there before they start to congregate over there, which they do immediately. Why am I trying to kill them all? I should just be getting the treasure. No!
Oh my god.
No! Scariest shit of my life. And now I died. I died thanks to that frightening face. Alright. If I don't damn it. If I don't kill everybody, maybe he won't come.
I think it's because you took too long.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I hate it. Thanks. That's definitely my I hated of the week. I've never hated anything as much as that. Alright. I'm gonna leave one guy alive. See what happens. He's not coming. No! Oh, well. Here you go. Great game. Great game. I mean, that, like, the thing with old games is, like, I struggle to have a big reaction to them, you know? A strong reaction to them. But those last 2 games, Donkey Kong Jr., which everybody already knows is good, and Venture. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, this one definitely... Game design, Randy Glover. Programming, Chris Capiner. There's 2 guys. Nothing to it.
Oh my god.
It's so fast. And the death music is so long. Oh my god, fast. I forget.
Ah!
You just got shot in the dick.
Yeah, the bullet just went up.
So
No!
what?
Oh, I'm supposed to get those things.
Oh, I see. Let's try that again. Oh, right. None of these games restart on their own. All right. So is that the first thing that Nintendo improved upon? That
What?
the NES, the Famicom improved. That the game actually restarted itself when you lost?
Oh, Well, like, every game has, like, at the every game at the beginning has, like, a bunch of options. So the game shouldn't restart itself if, you have to, like, pick your options every time.
Right, right. Yeah, but you should get the option to try it again at the same difficulty.
Game over meant game over once.
What do we think? Was this time better? Was this a better time?
Well, I mean, it's just start to try again, but it only works with that controller, so it's annoying.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So this game actually is a lot better than the others. It started on an animation, not like the ugly blue screen with numbers on it.
It's true. It's true.
And it actually lets you start again without having to wait like 20 seconds. Oh my god, that's death.
But like these physics are very interesting. Like,
oh my god, I feel like it's not supposed to run this fast.
no, I don't think so.
No.
I think there's something wrong.
Unless this game is supposed to be funny, like you're supposed to be dying constantly
it's
and
pretty
running around
funny.
really fast.
Everything else is running at the right speed. Maybe did you select a high speed when you started it up?
I just clicked 1. Oh,
Yeah, I don't
that just
remember it being
started
this
a
fast,
little-
but maybe it was.
Wait, how come there was no... Oh, I see. Number of players, 1. 1 to 8? Oh, is 8 slow? No,
there
it's
we
just
go.
faster, isn't it? Oh, it's
There we go.
slow.
Yeah.
This is too slow.
Too slow.
Alright, it's just hash to start over.
Okay.
If I choose 2 players, you can't play at the same time as me, can you?
No, we'd take turns.
Alright.
That would be total carnage.
4.
Yeah, 4 sounds good.
I feel like just a little bit slower would be better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too slow.
Yeah. For
Okay,
sure.
Let's try 6.
Have you ever thought about playing Aldo's Adventure on Thingus? What would we play that on?
Why is it so much slower than 8?
Yeah.
Oh wait, right. 8 is the wrong direction.
8 is the slowest. Oh, I see.
So I need to do like 2. Yeah, that's much
Yeah,
better.
that's the shit.
Oh, this is so playable now.
Nice.
No!
No! Yeah, you can see how to get good at it now, right?
Oh, you can't grab a ladder midair.
Yeah, I guess not.
Not in these old games.
No. Hello, hello, mutant astronaut. So, what else happened this week? Let's think. What are the events of the day?
Yeah, like, certainly there was, like, some gaming news that we all heard.
What was the gaming news?
No, I don't know.
What was the gaming news?
There was something, though, wasn't there? There's always something. People are mad about something.
What are people mad about? Everyone hates TF2. Why? Why would happen? Is it? Did it become a service game or something?
What happened to TF2? Something happened to TF2. Did we ever talk about TF2?
No.
No, we never talked about TF2. Well, TF2 is great. It was cool once.
It was cool once.
Well, I mean, it was cool, and then it was cool. Like first it was first I played it on the Orange Box, which is a collection of Valve games from like the late 2000s, like Portal, TF2, Half-Life. Yeah, the best ones. So like it was a great collection. It was like 5 games for $60, and TF2 was like the new one. Like it was the first time we'd ever seen it. And then like years later, I was like, oh, I finally beat a level. Years later, as it got more popular, they made it free to play, and that was really cool. It's like a free game, and it's also a really good one,
right?
With like funny characters, and like great animations. It's got like this cartoon style.
Apparently, it's been overrun by bots, and it's unplayable now.
Wow.
And Valve is not doing anything about it. Oh, right. I was going to talk about this social network. So everyone got crazy about this social network. What was it called? Let me see if I can piece this story together.
Is this like Jack moving to another, doing a Blue Sky too? Like,
no, everyone's already decided that Blue Sky is insufferable, just like Twitter. We all know that, right? So it was, I guess, ArtStation was like, you know, totally, yeah, it was the artist one. So here's what I understand about it. Oh yeah, Popeye. Look how tall these sprites are.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh yeah. It looks like Popeye, like the physics of Popeye. So ArtStation, I guess, oh, he turns green when he eats spinach.
Why you?
Yes. So ArtStation is overrun with AI, right?
Okay.
And so Kara is the new thing, and it is like, it is so cloney looking. It looks like 3 different social networks combined, and it's like the website for artists, and they didn't like I don't know why anybody ever thought it was good for even a minute, because for one thing, a clone of a social media site that is closed source and centralized and, you know, a private company that is not a nonprofit is always going to follow an identical trajectory to all the other social media sites, right? Like, there's never going to be an exception to that, no matter how it starts. So, this site, as far as I heard, it doesn't even have a very clear policy against AI. It just hasn't let the AI in yet. But it's not like, it's not promising to never have it. I mean, even if it did promise to never have it, what does that even mean? That's like all meaningless, right? So yeah, there's no story here. There's just me ruminating on this endless pattern of people jumping to some other loser who is promising to give them the experience they missed before their website got shitty. And these are people who are expecting a different outcome. How is this shit ever going to be different? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Konami.
No. Wait, is this Konami?
That's what it said.
That's the mark of quality.
It's not working.
Oh, no. I think I've had a lot of trouble getting this one to work. It looked like you had it for a second.
It was working.
Yeah.
Not for long. Wait.
These are some cruddy looking games.
Yeah, like look at my finger.
Oh my god, his finger is black. It's like the dirt inside these ancient games.
Gross.
All right. Well, we're gonna need to get some cleaning solution. Should I go and do that?
Yeah.
Why don't you talk a little bit about shitty social media sites?
Alrighty. The label is like so peeled off of this one. This one's also not working. Turn game off before inserting. Is it like oh wow, another one that doesn't work. All right, here we go. 1980, 1983. Yeah, anyway, Twitter was it was a site where you could like just like post a small thing and like your friends would see it. But over time, it just got more and more people, like more and more and more people than you could ever hope to see your posts. Like over time, it kind of felt like you were never getting enough engagements, but I think it was just because we were all addicted to getting so many. And like, this game is cool. And like, you know, while we were making those posts, I feel like we were just like making ad revenue for Twitter, and it was just like these shitty things in the news every day to react to. And it's like suddenly you feel like you need to acknowledge everything that's going on, and like social media made everyone an activist. And like, yeah, people have to publicly distance themselves from one another when they all decide we don't like someone because there's so many fucking people, because it generates so much fucking ad revenue for Twitter. God, I'm like desperate to get back my original train of thought. I'm saying that it was a way to connect with friends, but over time, yeah, like and make friends. But over time it just became like commercials and like spam bots, and like the original meaning of it all is all gone. It's no longer a friendly place, and no one's brief, which was what it was. And you know, I guess I can still say that Twitter works, but it's not at all doing what it was supposed to do. You know, shorter posts to save time, not to keep us tethered to it 24/7 and be like checking it like it's a life or death situation that you check it and that you post on it. And people actually want to get away from that and then recreate it. They'll just go onto another platform that's also tried to like monetize your conversations and friendships.
I find like I go on Twitter like maybe like once a week. Like I go on once a week to post this and to check and see if anybody has like, you know, said something worth retweeting about me. And oh man, this looks awesome.
Yeah, this is a fun game.
And every time I'm on there, the experience is totally incoherent. Maybe it's because I don't follow anybody, but I think even if I did, they would be pushing things that are totally irrelevant to what I wanted on me. And like, I think every website is going to be like that, right? Like every website is going to be like that promises to be something else if it is not being offered as like an open source thing that is decentralized, so that, you know, more than one instance of it can exist. And I mean, I would say that we need to create a way for people to do that without needing to know very much. But I don't think anybody should be interacting with each other this way anymore. I think we should be rejecting social media platforms that addict us with these particular little things that we've seen over the last, 15 years or so. Do more harm to our psyche than good. We're addicted to tiny little crumbs of attention, of acknowledgement. We should be moving away from that. If we're talking about rebuilding this shit and starting over. Thanks, honey.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. Yeah. So,
like if you want to not monetize every single interaction of existence, like you realize it's like hurting everything by being that way. Well, playing video games on a stream is one way of monetizing our, natural pastimes.
It's true. Absolutely.
Some people hate it because they're forced to play a game.
Well, yeah. I mean, people become totally beholden to this platform because they're using it to make money. That's why we don't make money from this stream. We do it for you. We do it for you.
Yeah, and if you subscribe, there will not be a notification. We probably won't thank you.
Well, we'll thank you. I'll thank you. I'll thank you now. I'll thank you now. It's nice of you. And even though we don't make any money from it, it shows us that you like the show, and we certainly want to say thanks for that.
Well,
cool.
it's okay to make money off of what you do, but like the platforms just care about profit. If you're not being like if you're not providing enough for them, they're gonna squeeze you.
They're gonna exactly. You're not streaming for enough hours. They'll demonetize you, right?
I just mean that like your shit will make less money if you stop uploading, if you stop streaming.
Right.
So you feel squeezed.
Right.
They say, make shorts.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna give you what we feel like giving you. And if this platform stops being conducive to that, then we'll find another place to put it. It's okay. It's okay. Because another thing that I think we need to break our addiction from is this sense that if we leave a platform, we'll lose our viewers, or we'll lose our followers. I mean, that's true. That is true, but we can't live in fear of that. We can't live with this dependency of, you know, on the followers that we've amassed from a single platform. I mean, I've seen it suggested that it would be nice if you could take your followers and the people you follow to other platforms. That if this shit wasn't so centralized and so closed up, there would be ways of doing that, of sharing that information across platforms so that you didn't have to lose followers and lose touch with friends every time you moved. But you know, if we keep on jumping onto the next Kara, who the fuck Kara? Who was like, dude, come on over to Kara. It's so cool here. Oh, do you want to try this now? I think Mike cleaned it.
Oh. Well, yeah, let me see if this one works.
Oh yeah. So this was definitely like the hardest and scariest. Right? These men chasing you through the woods. Let's have fun. Come on, Robin Hood.
It's dusty.
Oh.
It's not supposed to do that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think so.
I guess this one also needs to be cleaned.
Oh my god. We might need to make 2 nights of this. Would you guys scream no if we said we were going to play this for 2 nights? I don't know if this is made by Konami. This might have just been distributed. Babyland. You know, there was a time where you weren't ashamed to play a game in Babyland. I mean, this is pretty quality.
This is absolutely made by Konami. No Coleco game looks or feels like this.
No, look at that fucking background.
I've seen you from other Coleco games.
Yes. Yeah, no, this is that high quality Konami shit.
Yeah, like this game plays like a dream.
Right, it's actually fun. It's a fun platformer.
Yeah, this feels like a real game, not like the Smurf game. Oh my god. Although it's probably just like a that should not have done that. It's probably just a ripoff of Pitfall, right?
Right. It's a ripoff of Pitfall for babies. Ah.
Okay, you still can't control the character while jumping.
Yeah.
Nope, you gotta wait.
Nice.
No!
Oh, crying.
No!
Hey, it's that song from the other Cabbage Patch Kids game that I wish we had.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. There's another Cabbage Patch Kids like art making game that is like an absolute nightmare that we loved when we were kids. If I can get my hands on a copy, I will.
Yeah, maybe there's a Coleco EverDrive you could get.
There probably is, yeah. There's some dork in the UK, some dorcas who's written that.
No!
I never see Coleco games for sale. They're not typical. People sell a lot of Atari games. I don't know why. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, this song is also from the other game.
Yeah. You're right. I never noticed. Nice.
Yeah, I'm a big kid now. See?
Ah! Crying.
I'm a big kid. I don't even cry when I get cute.
Hard.
Alright, one more try.
I think you can do it. what's at the end of this odyssey? Like, the point of a park is not to get to the end of it.
Oh my god.
Such happy music for
Yeah, like that the
child
park
sinking in the pond.
like that park that we were at, that's like Babyland Park. That's like really safe.
Yeah. Which one?
The one near our house.
Oh yeah. That's Babyland, totally. Can't get hurt.
Yeah, it'd be really hard to get hurt there, I think. But like here, you could die in so many different ways.
Yeah. This child should not be alone in this park.
Did you ever hear about, there was like this water park in the 80s that like was like so dangerous?
Thousands of people died.
Like thousands of people got hurt.
You can just choose not to swing. No, I haven't heard it. Where was it?
New Jersey.
All right, New Jersey in the 80s, there was a water park that a lot of people got hurt.
Yeah, what was it called again? The name sounded like something else that people called it, like
Action Park?
Action Park.
There's 2 documentaries on it.
Yes, I saw one of them,
Okay,
or maybe both of them.
what is the most dangerous ride?
Oh, I don't remember it too well, but there was like rides that were more dangerous than other, like more dangerous than the last. Okay, I finally got to this screen.
Nice.
Yeah, this is like no. This is like
No.
Action Park.
No!
Everyone dies.
Class Action Park. Very good.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Very good.
Man, I wish I was playing the other Couch Patch Kids game where
All
you
right.
can't die.
Okay, so people in the chat's guess is the Loop is probably the most dangerous ride at Action Park.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah. It was a slide that went in a loop-de-loop.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I always hated amusement parks, but I love water parks. I'm not that scared of water rides for some
No.
reason.
All right, we got to hit up a water park this season.
Yeah.
I have a friend who refuses to do water parks and says that you're going to get staph infections from them.
Whoa.
What do we think, guys? Anybody ever get one? I love water parks,
Yeah, they're fun.
but I am very conscious that if I went off a slide and my bathing suit fell off, I would be considered a criminal. A little worried about that.
Yeah, they arrest you and you're naked.
Yeah, they're just waiting for you at the bottom, like that Nathan For You episode where the cops are ready to arrest him if his pants fall down. He sets up an elaborate scenario where if he fails to complete a task, his pants will be pulled off of his body, and there's an assembly of children sitting there, and a cop ready to arrest him if he exposes himself to the children. It's like the most high stakes obstacle. There's apparently there's a convention called Colossal Con. It's an anime show that takes place at a water park. No, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. That sounds fun. That sounds fun.
What was it? An anime convention at a water park?
At a water park, because it's like, all right, everybody, show me what you got. Like, right? Because you gotta be pretty unashamed of yourself to be at a water park, right? You gotta walk around exposed, right?
Yeah.
Partially nude.
Yeah.
I think nerds need more of that. You know, they need more opportunities to be like, all right, well, this is me. No digital, no costumes, just me. That sounds cool. More of that sounds fun. Let's all just Let's all just be ourselves. They open the water park late night for 21 plus. Fun allowed. I see. I see. So total depravity is what you're saying. Yeah. I'd like to watch the beach episode convention.
Oh my god.
What are you trying to play?
Everything doesn't work.
Everything doesn't work. Sorry, guys. All right. Well, Mike said if we're sick of the Coleco, he knows how to put it back on something else. What do we think?
Maybe we might need that.
Okay. Can you text him? I don't have my phone up here. We're trying to fix it. Bullwinkle's on Long Island. That can't still exist. I went to Splish Splash as a kid. That was my go-to water park. I think that was in Riverhead, New York. Splish Splash.
Yeah.
I would go to Splish Splash with my friends. I think it's still there. I went not too long ago. I went probably about 8 years ago. And yeah, I used to go to Splish Splash, and in general, when I was of middle school age, I would go to a place like Splish Splash or Six Flags or like some vacation spot that I could kind of get away from my family a little bit and wonder if I was going to meet a boyfriend. Will I meet a boyfriend at Splish Splash? Maybe I'll meet somebody and spend the whole day with them. And they'll be my boyfriend. And for some reason, they'll think I'm hot at Splish Splash. Ooh.
Yeah. This is an unlabeled game.
The wave pool where the water texture felt suspiciously different than the rest of the water in the park. Yeah, no. Did I ever meet any? Oh, cool. Right. This game rules. Very colorful. Lovely. Are we switching it back, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't get to see this game yet. Can you just give me a second? Thanks for coming up so fast. I didn't realize I was gonna put this last one on. But yeah, we should probably do another Coleco day because we have a bunch of games that just had glitches. The text came on weird, and then other games that looked like they were working, but then the buttons worked.
Yeah, they're just all filled with crud. We need a hardcore clean.
No. Yeah, we were talking about it.
We were talking about it, and then we didn't do it, and now we can't find the rubbing alcohol. So, yeah. All right, we'll have to replenish our cleaning supplies for next time.
I think I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Our hero Mike is going to reverse the system so we can play the other games. We could do Beale Adventure Racing now.
Sure.
Right? A very special boyfriend episode that has at least a cliffhanger or two. Yes, my boyfriend at Splish Splash, who I met while waiting in line, right? I was standing at Shotgun Falls, listening to Welcome to Shotgun Falls. This ride is for strong swimmers only. Yeehaw! And then a goofy guy saying it in Spanish too. And then over and over and over again. That's where I meet my boyfriend. While we're standing on the rickety wooden staircase, holding onto our balloon floats, waiting to go up to the top of the slide. My boyfriend, soon to be my boyfriend, he starts talking to me. I'm like, I don't know. Somehow I fell behind my friends and they're ahead of me and I can't get to them. So instead I'm talking to my boyfriend. He asks me how old I am. And I say, 14. And he says, oh, cool, me too. He's not 14. And anyway, we go down the ride, and I lose him for a while. And then my friends find me. And they're like, oh, hey, man, we're going to go to the thing over there now. And then my boyfriend is like, hey, you wanna come over here with me and my friends? And then I'm looking like, huh? 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 Between my friends who I came here with and a 19-year-old guy. But you know what? I'm gonna choose my friends because it's starting to feel weird. My instinct. I'm hearing a bit of buzz. Are we hearing? We're probably hearing a bit of buzz. Now no. Oh, now back. Now off. Now off. Now back. Just on and off and on and off and on and off. Once we get the picture down, we'll get the audio worked out. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, it keeps turning off. Yeah, like the feedback turns off and on again. Oh. Hey. And the feedback's off. Hey.
Very delicate.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Don't touch anything.
well, pick a thing and then.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Switch it just like.
All right. Let's just do N64. We've got like another hour, so
Okay.
let's do some
Let's
N64.
do some Beetle.
Thanks, honey.
Thanks, Mike.
Ah, yeah. Right? Beetle Adventure Racing.
No.
When I go driving, I stay in my lane. But getting cut off, it makes me insane. I've told the story about that song. I feel like I've told this story on the stream before. Like, my friend who had an Offspring shirt. Well, he wasn't my friend. He wasn't my friend. He wasn't my boyfriend. There's like that Offspring song, you know. You all know the song. You know the thing. We talk about that song on Thingus a decent amount, I feel like. More than average person. But I was in this math class. I made a stupid mistake in high school. I decided I didn't want to be in advanced classes anymore because I felt like, because I wasn't doing great, I wasn't applying myself, and I felt like, you know what, like, who even cares? Advanced classes suck. All you snooty smart kids. Fuck you. Next year, I'm just gonna be in regular classes. All except, like, English. I stayed in advanced English, right? Dropped out of all my advanced classes. Some of the stupidest people I've ever met in my life were in those classes. And those classes were much more work. You wouldn't be surprised to know. Much more work. So much homework. Because those students couldn't be trusted to pay attention. Socially stupid? No. These people were much more socially smart than me or any of the advanced class kids. Most of the advanced class kids. These were cool kids who were really, really dumb. And a lot of them were older than me because they were really dumb, right? So I was in a class, a terrible math class that I hated so much. Doesn't seem to be detecting 2 players.
Maybe because I didn't put it in the second.
Oh yeah,
slot.
probably not. So I'm in this math class that I hate, and everyone hates. No one fucking cares. With a teacher who cares too much. And all right, now it's registering 2 player. This one guy's wearing an Offspring shirt. A year older than me, dumb as fuck. Just goofing off in the class. And the teacher is like, "You there, come on up here and write the problem on the board." Me? Yeah. Stop goofing around. Get up there and write the problem on the board. He goes up there with his Offspring shirt after protesting quite a bit. He starts writing on the board, and on the back of his shirt, it just says, "You stupid dumb shit, goddamn motherfucker." And the class went bananas laughing at this. We could not get the class back to order after this. That was it for that day.
Welcome to Coventry Cove.
That was it for my life. I didn't learn shit that year.
Ready, 2, 1, go!
I don't know any controls in this game.
Looks like you're winning.
Looks like I'm doing okay. I like the chill music. How do you do a sharp little turn, though?
Probably
See
by
the
holding
brake?
R. I don't know. Oh my god. maybe Z.
I'm thinking
Z
it
is
must be-
drift.
Is Z is how you drift? Yeah. Oh no, it's just brakes.
Oh, okay.
But I guess you can probably drift with that.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Oops. Oh no. It's a long hair type shirt, yeah.
Yeah, so here's another product game. Like there was like the Cool Spot game.
Right.
There was the M&M's like party game.
Uh-huh.
There was like M&M's racing. There's all kinds of
Oh,
shit
right.
that was like a product.
Right. So you just grab a racing game that's already in development and you put your shit on it.
Nah, I bet the Volkswagen Beetle inspired this game. They're like, let's make a game that's all this car.
All this car. Yeah, and it's like, it's cute. So we put the word adventure in the name.
Yeah, well, there's like a little bit of exploration.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're a little guy.
Yeah, you're a little guy.
Because
You
you're the
could go
cutest
off the
car.
beaten path.
Yeah. You're the cutest car there is.
Yeah, I mean, it was genius. This was like around the same time. No! This was like same time that they were making those Apple computers that look just like this.
That's right. That's right.
No!
No!
Well,
It blinked
Mike
out.
said it was really delicate, so I guess I breathed too much.
Yeah, we breathed a little too hard. Sorry, guys. All right. See if we can... Yeah, are you trying to stomp it back to work? Yeah, I'll
It's
see
not
if I can fix it.
working. Yeah, I guess just wiggle it. I'll tell you if the like buzz goes away. Okay, I don't hear the buzz. Okay, yeah, that's just gotta be like.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if it happens again.
Yeah, I mean, it probably will, but this is where we're at. Ah, you gotta tell me when you're gonna unpause.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still in second place.
Oh yeah, there's all this fun stuff you can do. Like you can go through the castle.
No!
No. I can't actually discern where I am. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not gonna be in the lead for long. I made a big oopsie. No, I see you.
Fun.
Oh.
This game's got a great frame rate.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Thanks, Volkswagen. For
Yeah.
this and this alone.
Yeah, I like this game. I've never tried their cars.
No, I've never driven a Volkswagen. Are you crazy? Ow! Wow, I just burst into a million pieces there. I don't know about the safety features on these cars.
It's the people's wagon. And we call it that because the people make them.
Fun.
Yeah, this is a little better than like Cruisin' USA or like Mario Kart.
Yeah, that was just sort of like entry level racing for the 3D consoles.
Yeah, well this kind of like it's a cute racing game that's not just like disgustingly cute.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no faces or stupid little voices or anything.
Ow!
Yeah.
Watch it!
Did you mean to do that?
Oh shit. I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, it's just like this fun little cruising music.
Yeah, it's chill. It's not like it doesn't have characters like what's the little mouse named? Like Pipsy from Diddy Kong Racing? Like, you know, if you're over the age of 4, that makes you want to throw up.
Pipsy. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. These cars just blow into a million pieces. I feel like somebody at Volkswagen did have a problem with that, right?
What?
That the car blows into a million pieces.
It's a design feature.
Funny.
It's a people's wagon. It's made of people.
I'm gonna go in the barn. I did it. I didn't get anything for it, except to satisfy my curiosity. And isn't that really the only thing you get from playing a game?
Yeah, I mean, you went on a little adventure while racing. That's
Yeah.
allowed.
That's allowed. And the fact that it's allowed makes the game more fun.
Yeah.
The more things you're allowed to do in a game, the more fun, right?
Well, I really thought this was going to be a 4-player game, but it's only 2 players.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it just can't handle it.
Well, it has good frame rate now for
Yeah.
an N64 game.
Right, but it would get real bad real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll go this way. This is an adventure. Yeah, this is fun. Like,
Although I feel like I like the like slower frame rates.
uh-huh.
I like how N64 games look. I don't like when people make hacks that make everything 60. It doesn't
yeah,
make it
no.
look better.
No, that shit sucks.
It's like when they smooth out the pixels and it looks like vomit.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh boy, here we go.
Look at all the fun different beetles I can be. Oh, yeah, we don't have the rumble packs, unfortunately.
Welcome to Mount Mayhem. Get ready. 3, 2,
Mount Mayhem.
Welcome to Shotgun Falls. What was the voice again?
Howdy, partner. Welcome to Shotgun Falls. It's like Goofy, like a cowboy.
Welcome to Shotgun Falls. This here's a shotgun wedding. Look to your left, grab yourself a partner, get married.
Yes. My boyfriend in line, who's getting older by the minute. Now he's 30. He's still pretending to be 14, though.
Yeah, I liked that water park.
Yeah,
there
Splish
was
Splash.
like, I don't know what it is. Oh, bye.
Yeah, that's
I hate roller coasters so much. Like I'm not really good with roller coasters. I don't want to get on them, and then after I get on them, it's like it's like I feel like I've lost control, and I don't like the feeling. But water parks, I don't know. I guess I'm water already, so I didn't lose control. I'm just going with the flow.
right. But you're also carbon. Like,
Yes.
if you blast apart in the on the roller coaster, that ain't no thing, right? Look, nobody ever blasts apart on the roller coaster. It's very rare that happens.
Yeah.
I get your apprehension because when you're an adult, you realize that all those roller coasters are run by 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, but you thought they were cool ones.
Yeah, I thought they were cool once. Well, you just realize that this shit's really cheap and it's run by children.
Yeah, it's like, how could you get on that? It looks like a death trap.
Yeah. Because most of the time people don't die.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time, like, yeah, there's those incidents where people get trapped on the roller coaster upside down.
Oh yeah, I got trapped not upside down but really up high on a roller coaster the last time I went to Six Flags,
No.
which was like about 10 years ago.
No.
It was right before I got married,
Yeah.
and actually one of my friends mentioned it while speaking during our wedding ceremony.
Man, how horrifying. I'd be screaming. I'd be screaming when the thing wasn't even moving.
Oh yeah, we were unhappy. We were unhappy. We were up there very, very high, but eventually we were up there for like 30 minutes. Eventually we saw some deer walking around in the woods. Like, that's how high up we were that we could see the woods.
Yeah.
And we saw some deer walking around, like a mother and a baby, and that felt better. That helped a bit. That grounded us. And in
Yeah.
fact, everybody on the roller coaster was looking at those deer,
Yeah.
trying to feel better.
Jeez.
What was that on?
Thingus hero.
Yeah,
Deer.
Those deer really helped.
They don't even know. They
No.
weren't even trying.
No, they weren't even. They're never even trying to make a person feel better.
Well, yeah, there's the game Portal is a classic. If you're 75 and about to die, I highly recommend it.
Oh yeah.
There's a part where the bad guy who's keeping you here underground, she says that she looked outside and saw some deer, and it's like, you hear that there was some deer, and it's like sort of comforting that life still exists outside of this place.
Right. That sort of like, without even realizing there's a problem, it's still going on.
Yeah.
Deer are just unaware. No! Oh my god, I'm dying, smashing to pieces all over the place.
You're falling behind.
Yeah, no shit.
You're falling behind.
The final lap.
Tom Kenny doing this voice.
This is the final solution. I made this game. This game is the force, alright.
No! And you know what? Somehow I knew. Because it felt that way when I was playing it. I felt Hitler's heavy hand on this game.
This game did make me feel like nostalgic for Germany in a way.
Yeah, when they were just on top of the world. When they could do no wrong.
Yeah, like, how do I get Meredith to play these games? She doesn't have any time, so like, just say before you die.
Before I die, yeah, just hand them to me on my deathbed.
And you'll like bleed all over them.
Oh my god, I have no time. I can never play all these games. I'm trying.
There's lots of games. I mean, I guess you don't actually have to play them to check them out anymore. You just
No.
listen to the soundtrack or whatever.
Or watch a let's play.
Yeah, you can just skip around and
Yeah.
save time.
Yeah.
Skip big chunks because like I want you to experience Earthbound, but there's also big chunks of it you could probably speed through.
You set a new record. I'm not even at the finish line yet. Oh my god. I'm so far behind. I'm falling behind.
But yeah, Portal is a big game. It might be a little nauseating. There's 2 Portal games. They're both good.
So I've heard.
Adolf.
No! No, I don't think I ever did Cliff Diver. Or you gotta remind me what that is. Me? I'm
wants you
supposed
to enter
my
your name.
too? Me.
All right, let's. Sure. Let's go to the next stage, the next adventure.
90
you
degree.
sure?
No, I don't do 90 degree angle. I did do that. I did do that slide. I remember now. Because my bathing suit went so far up my ass that it practically cracked in half. Like, I do remember that fucking slide now that you mention it. That's a Thingus.
Which slide?
Cliff diver at Splish Splash. Yeah.
Was it the really big, tall one?
Yeah, the one where you spend about 30 seconds gathering your bathing suit out of your ass crack after you do it.
Inferno Isle. Get ready. 2, 1, go!
Hey, what was that? Aisha?
Aisha. Oh, it was Aisha. It was like a
Aisha.
keyboard, right?
A keyboard?
Yeah, we had like a Yamaha keyboard.
Yamaha. Yeah,
Aisha.
yeah, the Yamaha keyboard.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Sounded like a little like a little bit of a Liverpool, right? A little
Aisha.
like Ringo.
Yeah, like we've upgraded your Yamaha keyboard from 1995 with artificial intelligence. It now it talks like Ringo.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Yeah, Ringo would do anything to collect a paycheck in the 90s, including recording his voice for Yamaha to make use of on a children's keyboard.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one's fun.
Yeah, he was in Thomas, right?
Yes. Yeah. No. Ringo's cool. Ringo's cool.
We just like that he's alive, right? It's like
He's alive.
I mean, like, you know, his life honestly doesn't even like doesn't need to be so part of ours anymore.
No. It's just like, well, what Ringo represents is like, you know, when you watch a TV show full of like, you know, big personalities, and there's a character that's us, you know, like there's a character that's if you were there, how you would be treated and how you would be perceived.
Yeah.
Ringo is us, right?
Okay.
He has no exceptional talent. He's just he was just a drummer that was easy to work with. Although he wasn't, you know, he made according to Get Back, the narrative in Get Back, he was quite the prima donna around then. He was making shitty movies, and they had to like, oh my god, I'm so stuck. They had to like reschedule their entire like the recording of Let It Be around his movie that nobody fucking remembers.
Yeah, and it was always like Ringo's movie every few minutes, like.
Yeah, Ringo's movie, and like at various times Ringo needs to be reassured that the rest of the Beatles like him.
They all had something that they were trying to force the others to respect.
Yeah.
Like for George it was like his religion.
Yeah.
And for John it was his girlfriend. And
Yeah.
for Ringo it was like his fucking movie. And for Paul it was the Beatles.
Yeah. He really fucking cared about the Beatles to the point where he didn't actually realize how much he needed the other guys to be on board for the Beatles to exist.
Yeah.
He thought he could will the Beatles into what the shape that he saw. Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way. I'm just completely going. How do you back up in this game? Oh my god. I don't even know how to back up. Oh, they changed the POV. There we go. The thing with Yoko is like the reason John, like, again, I'm gathering all of my information from Get Back, which is incredible if anybody here.
Well, it's a first-hand resource, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's been edited.
Yeah.
There's a narrative, but it is like it's the greatest thing ever. Like it's just they found a story within hundreds of hours of footage that nobody had ever cut together properly.
Yeah.
And you know, if that narrative is to be believed, Yoko was a necessary filter between John and Paul, because John just couldn't fucking deal with Paul anymore. Like, Paul was so overbearing and so insistent on his vision for the band. Like, I always assumed that John was an egomaniac, and that's why you know, he wasn't getting along with Paul, and why they weren't getting along, the band wasn't getting along, had more to do with John's ego. And seeing John and Paul talk in this footage, it seems much more likely that John was very meek and really like trying to make people happy. And like he was very meek in Paul's shadow, and he could not really tell Paul how he felt about things because Paul wasn't listening. And Yoko was John, you know, Yoko sitting in the studio with them is John saying, no, I've got a fucking space in here too. I can do what I want in here too. She's just gonna sit here. She's just gonna sit here so I can deal with you. Like, so I have a little bit of courage to deal with you.
Yeah, like it's like practically over, but not at the point where people are like really admitting it.
Yeah.
Withdrawing entire. Well, it was George who did it first, right?
Oh yeah, George left. He left the band, and they had to beg to get him back. He didn't think they were taking his religion seriously, and they weren't. They were
God.
making fun of it. They thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
They went on the pilgrimage with him or whatever, and they were laughing about it the whole time.
And John didn't even like Paul's songs.
No, I mean later on in particular, John would make fun of Paul's songs after they went off and recorded their own albums. I like how long these races are.
Yeah, they do a lot of they put a lot into every track here.
Of course, if you fall really far behind, you're just what the where am I? Yeah, I mean, Paul hated, John hated Paul's sappy little love songs, and Paul hated John's adolescent horn dog songs. And they all hated George's Indian music. It was just like they were all just going in different directions. They were all married. They didn't like each other anymore. John and Paul is the great. Oh my God, I keep going in a circle. It's the great romance there that was that had to end. They were like Ghost World. They were like Beavis and Butthead. They shared a brain. They were teenagers who shared a brain, and eventually they had to have their own lives, and that was the most painful transition of their lives, to give that other person up.
Yeah. Yeah, you ever do anything like that?
Have somebody who was so close to me that I couldn't see life without them.
Yeah.
I had besties that I was obsessed with, but not sustained for such a long time. Not for such a long time that I eventually became their collaborator. Like, can you imagine that? Like, just being some idiot teenager with your idiot best friend, and you play the clubs together, and you just become a band, and you just become the biggest band in the world.
Yeah. And what exactly was it that made them the biggest band in the world?
What was it? I mean, I would love to say that it was because they were very good, but they, I think, I don't know. I don't know the exact sequence of events that led to the Beatles being the biggest band in the world.
Yeah.
The British invasion was not just them, right? Like the international crossover of British music was not solely the Beatles.
I mean, yeah, there was
Well, they played on Ed Sullivan, and that was like the big moment where the Beatles. Oh my God, I love You Can Drive on the Water for a Minute. They were hot as fuck. I mean, that's true. Yeah, they were hot.
I mean, I think it's because they were good. Because the Beatles is good. The Beatles still good.
The Beatles is good.
They were experimental. They weren't just doing what they started doing.
Well, yeah, but that was later, right?
Well, I mean, I don't mean like annoyingly experimental. I just mean like they never just played the exact same sounding songs. They took their genre to different places.
Right. Yeah, no, I guess they always had that in them, but they got to experiment a lot more later on. I don't know. They wrote excellent songs. They were buttoned up and clean cut, so moms and dads thought they were okay, and they hit just as British music was crossing over in a major way. And then they just kept getting better, so it just kept compounding their popularity.
Yeah.
I mean, there were plenty of people who thought they sucked.
Yeah, but those people didn't. I feel like the music that makes the Beatles sound like it sucks didn't come until decades later.
Wait, you mean like just like that like flower power shit that everyone hated? That the Beatles did kind of buy into.
Yeah.
You got first.
Oh, I don't know if that was the reason why they.
Oh my God, everything's on fire.
Well, yeah, I don't think they had like. Did they have a decline? I guess I'm not like.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they just like stopped because it was unbearable to stay together.
Yeah, they hated being.
But they weren't bad at making music together. It was just hard to get it going.
No, their last album was Abbey Road,
Yeah.
right? Right. Help. No, yeah, I think so. Let It Be and then Abbey Road, and then they were done. Yes, they said they were bigger than Jesus.
They said they were bigger than Jesus. And that got them in trouble.
Good choice.
Yeah, no, they did get in trouble. That was
Trouble
like,
with the dads that thought it was okay to let their daughters listen to the Beatles.
yeah, well, yeah, it was like remember a few years ago, I don't remember why, but all the conservatives flushed their Keurigs down the toilet and took a picture of their Keurig inside of their toilet. That was what they did with their Beatles albums.
Yeah.
When John said they were bigger than Jesus. Or in the desert.
But I mean, yeah, like, even that is just like, that's just a comment. That's just commenting on your own success, which was never really your idea or in your control at all.
No. Yeah, so that would probably drive you mad after a while. Like it's lonely being the Beatles, you know? You've only got each other, and if you hate each other, then who do you have? I can see why John was so drawn to Yoko. She was just some art scene girl who was kind of free of all this shit. It felt like she was free of all of it. She could just do what she wanted.
Yeah, you could make songs that Paul didn't have to like. You could make songs that sucked.
Yeah, that was rebellious for John to just make shitty art songs, right?
Yeah, shit that doesn't need to sell records, that doesn't need to keep up your fucking brand or whatever.
Yeah, and you could just like sit naked in bed for 2 weeks and call that art.
Yeah,
You just be like,
I guess.
Yeah, we're just gonna not do anything. We're just gonna take pictures of each other's genitals for like a few weeks in bed, and we'll invite the news media in to see us do that for a little while.
It's like, Paul, can you just let me suck a little?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
be Jesus anymore.
Yeah,
I want to
no.
suck a little.
He just wanted to have fun with his girlfriend, and he did.
Then that guy shot him.
Yeah, and then the fun wasn't allowed anymore.
Yeah, what was his problem? He wanted him to go back to the Beatles or something?
I don't know if we ever figured out what his problem was. Did we figure out what his problem was? I think he was a big fan. I mean,
Yeah.
he got his autograph just like a few hours before he shot him.
Yeah. He wanted to be important to him.
Yeah.
He wanted to be important to like Beatles fans or to the Beatles.
Well, this is the last guy he spoke to.
Yeah.
He said, "You shot me," and then he died.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm just exploding through lava. The game is eventually like, okay, let me take you out of here.
This lighting looks amazing.
Oh yes, I'm like seeing with the corner of my eye, Blaisdell talking about how John and Yoko met, and
Yeah.
I think I have the story straight. I think they were at an art gallery, and John was looking at a like a fire extinguisher, and he thought it was part of an art project. And they had a bit of a laugh about that.
Yeah, that's really sad to think about it, because like Paul seemed like he was interested in making music, and it was just like annoying after a while.
Oh
that,
man,
like,
I know exactly how Paul felt.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Paul is like, I mean, they're all of them except for Ringo are artists, but Paul had a vision. It looked so clear in his mind what he wanted. He wanted something, but he couldn't get it by himself. Yeah. I mean, he made a great album after the Beatles. He made Ram, which was about his love for his wife. And, disqualified shit.
Oh no.
Disqualified.
We found out what you were. You're not allowed to compete. We got the Olympics and we're not allowed in.
Right. There's a whole movie about the Beetle racer who was disqualified.
Olympic Beetle adventure racing.
So piece was called Ceiling Painting, Yes Painting, and you had to climb a ladder to look at the magnifying glass that showed the yes on the ceiling.
All right, yeah, I mean
really
that's
funny.
genius art.
Well, yeah, but it also sucks, you know?
It sucks.
Right?
I mean, it depends. It depends on how you want to, like, live a life. Live with art, I guess. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's an experience, and it's an experience that, like, you're briefly confused about, and then you see some tiny little thing, and it just like all comes into clarity. There's something to that. That's fun.
yeah.
But like, I'm sure Paul was looking at that and being like, what the fuck is this? I'm trying to write the greatest love songs anyone has ever heard. You think this is good? This is stupid. This is cacophonous and annoying for no reason.
Yeah, like we're trying to sell records. This will not sell any records.
No.
It's like, he apparently hasn't noticed that he has $1 billion and all four of them have $1 billion. It's like it's over.
Yeah.
We don't have to sell records. We don't have to be good.
Yeah.
What's the point of living?
He hadn't noticed that it was over. And he was still writing songs even when it was
So
over.
long. It's just like
Yeah. All right. We've got 30 minutes left.
let's do one more game, or we'll see how far we get in that.
Let's see. What should we play on N64?
Is there anything like Tetris Attack? Any sort of competitive puzzle game?
There's Pokemon Puzzle League, which is the same as Tetris Attack.
Let's do that. Tetris 99. Isn't that like a joke? Is that a joke?
Tetris 99. Tetris 99 is a game. Yeah, that's not a joke.
Okay.
It's-
Is it a good game?
Yeah, Tetris 99 is fun.
Oh, yeah?
But we can't play that.
Oh, no?
That's not on this.
Oh, okay. Tetris.
That's an online game. You play
Gotcha.
against 99 Tetris players.
Fun. Oh, I thought it was made in 1999.
No, it's made in like 2018 or something.
Oh, there's just scenes from Pokemon in this.
Hi, Professor Oak.
Hello, Ash. I have an important message for you. They are starting an official Puzzle League tournament, and you are
I like this
selected
hat.
for the
Yeah.
I'll go sign
And
up.
you're going to the
I'm so
challenge.
proud of you, Ash. Being selected for this event is such an
How
honor.
dare you talk to me?
Explain everything.
Right, do we get a little Jesse and James in this
Don't you
cutscene?
know who my father is?
Wait! Don't forget to come and see me in my office.
I'm
Puzzle
skipping.
League.
Yeah.
Did you hear me, Ash?
Eager to prove himself.
That didn't sound like Ash.
No.
Eager to prove himself.
All right. I don't know. No. Me.
How dare you talk to me?
Do you even know who you're dealing with?
Me?
Boo! Oh yeah, I didn't even get that far in Donkey Kong. When you're selecting characters, DK is like, "Boo!"
That's right. Here, you want to take it down to easy?
Wait,
Oh.
sorry. So like, is the what's 2D
Ah.
and 3D?
Well, I can take mine to. Oh, I see.
Are you
Oh,
ready?
and then we choose a character.
Let's go.
Oh, I should have chosen I should have chosen James.
Yeah, we'll do that next round. Man, they couldn't just give this game to us. They had to skin it.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little harder to play with the N64 directional pad.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh wait, I can just play with the D-pad. Yay. Right, it's exactly the same.
Yeah,
Except
it's
you have
really
to-
the same.
You have to hear anime voices while you're...
Also, this is not going to slow down as much.
No. Yeah, the slowdown is definitely part of the experience.
Yeah, I always liked that part of it.
It's true.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah.
What do you mean? Hey, do you need any voice actors for your...
No problem.
That's them being muted.
It's me not reading anymore.
Here's my impression of an NPC. Times are tough.
No
The
problem.
times are tough, guy.
Yeah.
They don't make them like that anymore. They don't make them. They don't make them anymore.
They don't make webcomics anymore.
No, that's kind of how we're feeling, right?
That times are tough.
Yeah, in terms of webcomics.
Yeah. Times are tough.
No problem. Yeah!
Brock needs to shut the fuck up. So, Thingus heroes and villains.
Yeah!
What say we?
No problem.
Did I write one down?
Good battle.
It's not over yet.
His voices stink.
Well, yeah, the sound effects in Tetris Attack are cute. This is like,
No
notice me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've had that notice me shit coming from voice actors before.
Yeah. Look, I'm sure there are excellent voice actors out there, but it's a pretty well populated field, wouldn't you say?
I mean,
Too many of them, right?
you can't just be a voice actor. It's like you can't just be one thing. Like,
What do you mean I can't just be one thing? I'm good at this.
here's my impression of Psyduck. Sigh.
Sigh-vey.
No problem.
Here's my audition. Can I use this chair? No.
No!
That's part of it. That's part of the audition, the script, the play. It's a really good play.
It's a really good play.
All right. Can I use this chair?
Like these guys who have long since decided they're not gonna hire him for the job, but they're just like suffering through his audition out of politeness.
Like, come on, can I use this chair?
Talk to me. Villain, the cliff diver water slide. It's true. Whoever designed that shit.
Yeah, I guess the guy who was in charge of Class Action Park is a villain,
Yeah, no.
but also a hero because fun allowed.
Yeah.
Fun at all costs.
It's true. There's nothing that guy wanted more than fun. Fun at all costs, just like Paul McCartney. He wanted Beatles at all costs.
Oh no.
That's terrible. That's sickening. Yeah, no, I'm here for the fun at all costs, guys.
Didn't we do fun no matter what?
Did we?
Well,
Fun
I
no
think
matter what.
fun at all costs is a little different.
Right, fun at all costs is like you're inviting mayhem.
Yeah, like you've made a water park where people get injured every day.
No problem.
Good battle.
Misty's getting injured at the water park.
No problem.
Isn't there a Pokemon episode where Misty gets hurt?
I don't know. Was there?
I don't know. It seems like, there'd be an episode where Misty, like, gets seriously injured.
Are you sure that wasn't a fanfic that you read?
Yeah, and, like, Ash is really, really worried about her. But then, after the fact, his friends make fun of him about it, and then he acts like he didn't care at all. Misty gets taken to the emergency room.
But they only have medicine for Pokemon.
Right,
So
it's the vet. It's the Poke Center, right? Is that where Pokemon get treated?
that's where humans usually get treated in the show.
Right. Yeah, they're really,
Everything is designed around Pokemon.
yes.
The stores, the inns.
Yeah, it's how real life became after Pokemon took off.
Yeah.
Everything designed with Pokemon in mind.
It's like the most important thing in their world.
And in our world.
I guess so, yeah. We're still making Pokemon games.
We're still, like, kids still love Pokemon just as much.
Yeah. It hasn't gotten it became culture. Like Pokemon is its own like $1 trillion. It's like a whole country.
Yeah, 30 years of Pokemon, right?
Yeah, I guess so. It came out in like 1996 in Japan, or maybe 95.
Yeah, this is what we dreamed of as kids. I wish the entire world knew about and loved Pokemon.
I guess that stopped being cool a very long time ago.
Pokemon stopped being cool?
No, just like everyone knowing about Pokemon. That's not impressive.
No, yeah, nobody cares. It's just there's too many Pokemon now, right?
Yeah, there's more Pokemon. There's like 10 times as many Pokemon now.
Who cares? Like, I don't know. I guess people go both ways because I see people draw new Pokemon just like as like a little exercise in their sketchbook. People just like draw a Pokemon-like creature, right?
Yeah.
Good battle. People like parents letting these children go out into the world to become Pokemon trainers.
Yes. That's like they don't need the police anymore because everyone has Pokemon. And even children, especially children, they have more Pokemon than anyone.
But they're in constant peril.
But they always win.
They always win.
Yeah, they always beat the Team Rockets. Speaking of which,
Yeah,
switch.
we gotta switch it up.
This game doesn't even let you switch.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for James to be like, how dare you?
Right, it's because we haven't run out of Pokemon.
Right. You have to exhaust all of your Pokemon. Thingus villains.
Whoever decided that video games needed voice acting.
Yeah. What's the first talkie? I mean, there are a lot of voices in old games. Rudimentary voice recordings. Do you feel like those are part of the problem?
Well, you know, the earliest games were like Atari games with a little like chip that you had to buy that plugged into the thing that
And that played a voice.
yeah, it made it so voices could be like synthesized.
Right.
So like, you know, that
Low
was once
quality.
like something that you needed to pay extra for.
Right. I mean, when an arcade game talked to you, it was so cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool in that context, like, you
As a
know,
novelty.
welcome to die or whatever it was.
Right, right. Yeah, it was Welcome to Die.
No problem.
God, these voices suck.
But like, yeah, whatever games that we had for like the NES that didn't have voices, it didn't like ruin them or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't speak in extremes as much about this particular topic as you do. I can see the benefits to voice acting in games, but the constant problem remains that you can read faster than a voice actor can speak.
Yeah.
And that means that you're always waiting patiently for the voices to finish, or you're always skipping ahead and making it sound uncinematic.
Yeah.
So it's quite the conundrum.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't want to have to be patient with a game.
I mean, it has to be a really damn good one. Right, and just to be clear, we're not talking about games where a character goes "Wah, wah," while text plays.
And I'm not talking about Mario going, like, that's fine, because he never really talked before, and this just, like, it makes it a little more immersive, I guess, in a way that it didn't before.
It adds to the joy. Mario jumps around so joyfully.
And screams when he gets hurt.
Yes. I love hearing Mario scream in agony when he burns his ass.
Yeah, that was a good addition to Mario games.
Right, to actually hear him scream as he falls down a cliff. All right, can we please get out of playing with Brock and Misty
I
now?
have one more Pokemon.
Oh, I see.
You have two more. So
do.
it's going to be like...
It's gonna be a long time before we get to see Jesse and James. Terrible.
Good battle.
Like,
What did she
that's
even do?
awful.
She just like said one block or
Yeah. Oh, she says it for no reason.
just for nothing.
For nothing. Unbearable. Who wanted that?
The fucking marketers who all just, this is their first day working at Nintendo. They're like, yeah, we got this game with Yoshi. And it's like, let's just like repackage it with Pokemon. It's like we're doing that with like everything now. We're just gonna like turn it into Pokemon and sell it. And it's like, you know, it worked.
Good battle.
But like, yeah, like it feels like it's somebody who has a very poor sense of taste is making decisions like that. It's like, you got to put all the characters in the game. You have to put sound clips of the characters that people recognize, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Blah, blah.
It all has to like draw you back to like the TV show.
You got to use the dog. You got to make the dog. Get the pataka. You got to do the
We got to make the Mundus.
Get the Mundus. It's all that matters.
So the Chihuahua was making decisions at Nintendo HQ.
Yeah, just give me the Mundus. I don't care where from it comes. Doing nothing.
It just says it. It
Yeah.
just says it.
It's like, let people remember that they're in a Pokemon game.
And that it's a good battle.
And that's a good battle. And that we're not playing with Tetris-like blocks. We're Pokemon battling.
Right? No problem. Because
You know,
Brock
dude.
said it.
Pokemon Puzzle League, Pokemon Pinball, Pokemon Tetris, Pokemon Picross, Pokemon like I don't know. There's more. I haven't
Pokemon
really thought.
Quark.
Pokemon
Or
Quark.
Quirk. Little walking around guys.
Oh, Quirk.
Yeah, Quirk. Pokemon Cool Spot. Pokemon Othello.
Yeah. There probably was a Pokemon Othello. There's some game I'm remembering now. It was like Pokemon Troze. Yeah, that was a thing too.
I can't seem to get any good combos in this game.
Yeah,
I feel like the arrangement of blocks is different.
maybe we have to put up the difficulty.
Maybe.
Can we play something else?
Yeah, let's play something else. This sucks.
Good battle. Yeah,
Terrible.
I mean, okay, just kill me so that I can so that we can hear
see
Jesse and James.
Yeah, we just want to hear Jesse and James.
Yeah. That would have taken forever if I just waited for you to kill me.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
be
no
here
good
all-
blocks.
Yeah, we've got less than 10 minutes. We got to play something we enjoy.
All right.
Okay.
No.
No. She doesn't look very happy. There's like a sound clip of her laughing. And she looked so mad. All right, me.
Oh my God, it's both of them.
Both of them. All right, can we both be them?
I don't know. Can you choose them?
That does not sound like James's voice.
Oh my God. Damn it. Can't even be Meowth.
Yeah, I get Meowth too.
Play with me.
Ugh. All right, I'll be
What?
Sabrina.
I'm only coughing. Or wheezing.
Man, that was like scary when I was a kid. This episode of Pokemon with Sabrina.
What happens?
I told
It's
you
like
so.
Ash wants to win a new Pokemon badge, and the last few badges he got were kind of easy. Brock and Misty kind of just felt bad for him, but this trainer was just like so cruel to him. She humiliated him. She like beat the shit out of his Pokemon when he was crying. Please stop. She turned them into like dolls and put them in her little dollhouse.
Oh my god.
And like she used her like psychic powers to take Ash's pants off and like make
wow.
fun of him.
Okay, so this is like his wife, right? He's in love with her. She sounds
Well,
like
yeah, he
Keeper.
he had to keep going back to this girl because he needed that badge. So
And
like,
he wanted to be humiliated.
I told you.
well, I mean, either that or he'd just do anything for the badge. But yeah, he probably likes that.
Yeah, he probably likes that. He's a little freak. Abra.
Well, there was a little of that in the Electric Tail of Pikachu. Do you remember that at all?
No.
Oh my god. Like, so there was this Pokemon comic, and it wasn't like in the same style as the show. It was like one of the key differences was that Misty had black hair, like just ink. And Misty was also like older and hotter, and she made fun of Ash by taking his hat and making him cry.
Oh yeah, wasn't that like an early Pokemon comic before the characters were really designed?
Maybe, yeah. It was. I remember like getting that around when the show came out.
Yeah, I vaguely.
Whenever the mania had taken over.
I vaguely remember what you're talking about. It's been a very long time since I've given Pokemon any consideration.
Yeah.
It has just kind of seemed like oppressive to me in the last few
It does
years.
feel oppressive. It's like airport graphics now.
Yeah, it's just like so generic. Like, who's still charmed by the look of these creatures?
I remember that's another thing to complain about social media. Like, I remember like seeing Pokemon come out that looked really boring to me, but people were always like excited for them.
Yeah, I don't understand the constant excitement for Pokemon.
It's just like another product came out. Like,
My brand
brand?
has updated.
well, none of these were designed by Ken Sugimori. There's the problem. Thingus Hero not involved.
Uh-huh.
We can't get the guy anymore.
Can't get
he's
the guy.
he's got to move on from Pokemon.
Yeah, no.
You know that, man.
You know that,
We
Jack.
knew that. 150. It's in the song. What? They made more Pokemon? We got to get this country back on track, Jack. Even now, while the aliens are invading and taking over and blowing up every major city in the world. But just stay inside, man. Just stay in your homes and we'll think of something. We always do. We're Americans. And this day will be more than just a day. It'll be you know the thing, man. It'll be
A holiday, sir?
It'll be more than just a holiday, Jack. It'll be our election day.
Oh yeah. No, if our world was being Independence Day'd by aliens, I would really want to have Joe in my corner. President Joe would make it right.
We're working on it, man. You know we always do. Like when we made the vaccine.
I didn't hear a single James voice in there.
How disappointing. Mm-hmm. All right, you want to move on?
All right. Well, yeah, we've got like 2 minutes left.
Okay.
Quickly now, play something fun. I'll just watch.
Okay.
Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, Thingus Hero, the guy who did the artwork for the Electric Tail of Pikachu.
Yeah, wherever you are. You drew a really hot Misty that a lot of kids just never forgot about.
All the boys, thank you, whoever you are.
Boys plus.
Good battle.
Yeah, who the fuck was that? Good battle.
Let's play some Glover. We never had this game.
Okay. I'm gonna watch this, and I'm gonna shut this shit down as soon as... Looks like the ball from Toy Story.
Well, you know, everybody was like that game we played before that was kind of like Pac-Man. Everybody still needed their imagination to expand a little. You know, they didn't know what else to do with this art style, but you know, like they made a game about unicycles and they got sued by Pixar.
Oh my god, you're right. You're right. Just all encompassing. Every fucking anthropomorphic object is a Pixar creation.
Yeah, just like Day of the Dead.
Oh my god. Wait, really?
Well, they tried to trademark that.
No.
Like, they wanted to make their movie called Day of the Dead.
Oh, like Coco?
Yeah.
What? Fuck off.
Yeah.
What'd you call your movie Christmas? Jesus.
Yeah, ruined that one.
That sucks. Mr. Tip. All right, how much are we gonna hate Mr. Tip?
I'm ignoring him.
Oh, this is cool.
Point. Okay, so I need my ball.
Lopsy asked if Glover is a little walking around guy.
Sure.
I think, yeah.
He's a little walking around guy.
I think so. He's cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's some tip guys, but they also just let me fuck around.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you can fuck around considerably.
Fuck aloud.
Fuck aloud.
Yeah, any more heroes and villains that you can think of?
Heroes and villains. Let me think. Who really got my goat this week? I don't know. I've been chilling this week.
Yeah, I've been learning. I've been back in school this week, trying to learn a
right.
new animation program.
Yeah,
Check
you're-
out Blender. It's free. Thingus Hero Blender. Whoever's responsible for Blender.
Why is that shit free?
Because I don't know. They just felt like it, I guess.
No, that's never the case. Why is Blender free?
Well, I mean, it wasn't very good at first. It took decades. Blender is from 1994. That's
Okay.
how old Blender is.
Who maintains it?
The Blender Foundation.
Are they a nonprofit?
Yeah.
Ah, see? There you go. This is how we make good shit.
It's true. This is how we get how we just like hand people wealth, basically. We had people the tools to make their art and not charge them for it to make it
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah. Oh man. Thingus villain. I don't know if you heard about this, but U Arts, one of the last remaining art schools along the Avenue of the Arts in Philadelphia, shut down effective fucking immediately this
Yeah.
week. They didn't give anybody any notice. They just shut the fuck down.
Okay.
And yeah, apparently they were majorly in the hole and nobody knew about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of students are you know, scrambling to find something else to do, and a lot of really obnoxious art protests are going on. Protests by artists are going on right now, and it's possible that Temple. Yes, it is possible that Temple is going to bail them out. I got that vibe. They were saying that today, but also the news of like 2 days ago was somebody was floating the number $40 million as what it would take to keep from closing, but that also sucks because even if that happens, it sucks because this president of UArts who resigned yesterday or whatever had been part of the first union contract that the staff had ever negotiated, and now that she's gone, that's not a thing anymore. So it's possible that the school will get bailed out, and all those people who worked so hard to get a contract are just gonna get nothing. I don't know, man. I think art school's over.
Yeah. It's more about the work you do. It's like more about like just like learning by doing.
Yeah. I hope these students bounce back, but I think I think there's more than they know that they can do on their own, and they can learn on their own if they're really motivated.
Yeah, Blender is a great tool because there's so many people that will help you with it. There's so many tutorials on like free tutorials on YouTube, on wherever.
Yeah,
and any Discord will have Blender users that can help you.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, there was all this stupid fucking discourse about this idea that AI was democratizing art, but like Blender is democratizing art.
Yeah.
The free shit is making it possible for anybody to make it. All you need is a little patience.
Thingus villain, Adobe.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Open source is the friend of the artist, democratizing our ability to make digital work.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
like is OpenAI actually open source?
No.
Then it's not democratizing it. It's you're beholden to their stupid service, just like people are beholden to Twitter or Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that is the enemy to creation, and the friend to creation is free shit developed and supported by a community or a nonprofit.
Yeah.
We just gotta, like, don't jump to Kara. Don't jump to fucking Kara.
Yeah, please no.
Jump to some shit that's actually gonna empower you and everybody who uses it. There's plenty of it. It's out there. Don't get yourself addicted to some new crack.
Yeah.
That's all this shit is. Get yourself addicted to hard work.
Well, people are too distracted by social media.
Yeah.
Get off of it. It's bad for you.
Yeah, I mean that is the enemy of an artist, right? Is being addicted to a platform where they're never going to be able to grow because gratification has been turned into a slot machine. If you want gratification, you got to put in the work and learn to be good. You got to get good, and once you get good, and you make work that people can't ignore, then they might still ignore it, but you will know that you're excellent, and that your life and your money was spent well. If you go to art school, that might happen, but it's getting more and more expensive to roll the dice on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's other scams out there like Bitcoin.
Yeah, there are many ways to part with your money foolishly, but time spent practicing, in my opinion, is never wasted. And practice is fun if you actually want to do the thing. If you don't just have outsized daydreams about the end result. If you actually want to do the thing, learning is fun. Being able to look at the end of that, at that horizon and see the thing that you can create. Creation is a pleasure. And the sooner you can connect yourself with tools to do so, the better. You don't need art school for that. You don't need Photoshop for that. But if you're gonna get Photoshop, just pirate it. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, and use Photopea sometimes.
That's right. I use Photopea sometimes. It does the job.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's Blender. Well, that was Blender until recently. I feel like about 2 or 3 years ago, Blender got a big upgrade that made it like a serious competitor with Maya, and I just switched over. I never use Maya anymore.
What happened? Who's pumping cash into Blender? games.
It's not about money. It takes time. It took decades. It took like, I think it had more to do with like people adopting it. Like more people started using it. Like they're
Kind of
on
like Godot.
Hmm?
Kind of like Godot.
Yeah. Well, that was a social media thing, and
Yeah.
those people are never serious, so you don't know if Godot will actually survive.
Right, all the people who like jumped ship on Unity and are like now spending an enormous amount of time porting their game over to Godot.
I found out that Unity was bad for some reason, so I'm using Godot. Oh, holy crap! It's too hard. Yeah, I mean, Blender is very, very different. I wouldn't even say it's democracy because there's so many difficult things about it that, like, you will run and you will scream. You will run screaming.
Well, you better really want it then.
Yes, you have to have a little more patience with it than some other shit.
Yeah. You can't just like turn it on and like immediately be making some shit. Although I did make something that I needed in Blender after like, I would say I fucked around with it for one afternoon and didn't really produce what I wanted. And then the next time I did it, I got what I wanted.
Uh-huh.
I watched some video tutorials. I figured it out. And now I've got what I want and I'm happy. Happiness achieved. It's annoying. It's definitely annoying.
Yeah.
Working in 3D is annoying. But,
Yeah. 3D is like so sterile. It doesn't look like, I mean, this game I think is beautiful. This is beautiful
lovely,
art.
yeah.
It's adorable. The colors are so bright. It's all very fun. But it takes so much work until you get it looking like that. Like
Yeah.
you have to stick with it for a long time.
Absolutely. But sticking with it for a long time, isn't that the goal? Don't you want to be an artist? Don't you want to be a craftsman?
I mean, I could just type in a prompt and have it generate it in 1 second. Don't tell me you're still drawing. Yeah, I mean, the problem with that is that it's ugly. The people who make that usually have no taste. And worst of all, there's no intention in it.
No.
So, like, you should still make your own art. And maybe if you're lucky, the AI can copy the way you do it.
Yeah. Well, if the AI is lucky, it will have the supreme honor of imitating a creation by a human.
Yeah. Yeah, and it'll do like 5% of the work if you're lucky.
Sounds great. Sounds cool. I think we should invest all the money in the world into this.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should stop investing in it, but I don't know. There's people who see it as like a weapon, and they see this as an arms race. So they're not going to stop until everyone else stops.
That's because we've reached the fucking limit of how to generate money off of any of this. Computers have worked for a really long time now. We don't need computers to be more powerful unless we can think of all these stupid ways to increase their processing power so that people can keep buying these fucking chips forever. And we can, we can light up a few more decommissioned coal mines to provide all the power for them.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to go out on this note. we got 1 more minute here, and then I'm gonna pull the plug on this thing. Final thoughts.
Games can only be made by hand, and otherwise they're not going to be good. If you use tools, fine, but it still has to be made by hand. It still have to, like this game.
This game, you are a hand.
Yes, because there is no game if it's not being made, if it's not being played by a real person. Like fuck the TF2 bots. Those are not playing a game. They're just performing operations like a calculator would.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you got to be made of the wet stuff.
Yeah.
In order to play a game or make a game or do anything of any value with a game. And that's what we are. We're made of the wet stuff.
Yes, Spindrift sparkling water.
Yeah, no, I
The
am
wet
about
stuff.
98% this.
Oh, and of course the milk, which.
Oh yes, shall we release it?
Well, I feel like the show is the milk, so we're about to turn it off.
Right, we're about to like close that faucet. So take one last gulp, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Thanks for stopping